What's happening, everyone? Kevin here, and wanted to send you a message here, and quick message, and I want to give you tons of value in this next video. Hope you can watch this, and because I want to share with you why leaving your house and meeting strangers is important, and how you'll be a confident leader by doing so. All right. So I'm gonna wait for everyone to come onto the video, come on and check me out. All right, because I want to give you three. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So six ways for how reasons why leaving your house to meet strangers is important, and how it'll make you an effective leader out in the world. All right. Very grateful you can be here. If you're watching for that couple quick seconds, leave a comment right now. Let me know that you're watching. Let me know that you're tuning in, because I want you to gain tons of value here. Right. I'm at one of the hostels that I'm staying at in Washington. Very beautiful place. This is where I'm at. If you're checking out High Hostel, if you ever traveled, check out High Hostel in Washington, all over the world. This place is amazing, okay? I've been staying here for the last couple of days, and it's very clean, very professional. It's very nice. There's cool people here. So if you're traveling, hostels are where it's at, if you're on a budget too. So welcome to the Mission Driven Life podcast. I'm about to start. I just want to let everyone join here. Big Jeremy is here. Jeremy. Hey, brother. What's up, Jeremy? Thanks for being here, man. Thanks you could join the video. I'll be back. All right. So hey, if you're watching this now, check us out on the Mission Driven Life. We're on Anchor, Spotify, Breaker, Google Podcast, Apple Podcast. This is where we're going to give you, and I want to give you 6 ways that why leaving your house and meeting strangers is important, and how you'll be a confident leader. All right. So let's start. Hey everyone, welcome to the Mission Driven Life podcast. My name is Kevin Padillo, President of Warrior Leadership. I want to thank you all for being here today, for watching the video, checking us out, because I want to share with you 6 ways leaving your house to meet strangers is important, and how your level of confidence is going to improve and raise up. Okay? It's going to raise up, because I know this is going to grow your life. I want to give you ways this is going to grow your life, can grow your money, but also grow your levels of confidence in the world. This is going to grow your confidence, because if you can master this skill, you can do really well in life wherever you go. You can travel the world. You can travel to Japan. You can travel to Miami, and you can be fearless, and you'll be attracting amazing people. You're going to be getting tons of opportunities. Your business is going to grow, and it's going to be amazing. And it looks like Jeremy always meets strangers all the time. So it looks like, just in the comments, he meets strangers all the time, which is what he did last night. So Jeremy, he's a confident man. He's a pretty boss-ass guy here. So very grateful that you guys are here. If you're tuning in for the first time, this is the Mission Driven Life. Anchor, Spotify, Breaker, Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, Radio Public, Overcast. And you can find us on YouTube. Look, if you're watching, check us out, because our intention is to serve leaders all over the world and share their missions, okay? So my name is Kevin. I'm the president of Warrior Leadership. I'm a John Maxwell trainer, and I'm here to add value. Because look, today, these last several days, we were out, Mike and I, one of my teammates, we were out, we were talking to girls, we were approaching strangers in the street, and just gaming, right? We went out in the streets, we were just connecting. We went everywhere. We walked everywhere, from the Lincoln Memorial, the mall, the National Mall in Washington, and all these different places. We just walked around and we met people. It was kind of scary. And I know I was with my partner, and we'd push each other. We'd challenge each other to go, hey, go talk to that girl. Go talk to that guy over here. Go say this to that girl. Go do this, right? Like, we'll push each other. And one of the challenges today was to go up to a girl or a group of girls and talk to them for 20 seconds. Because one of my biggest faults and my weaknesses is, like, I'll approach a girl. I'm really good at approaching people, right? Starting the conversation. I'm really strong at that. But staying in the conversation, staying there and not leaving is one of the things I'm working on. It's a big weakness for me. It's something that I'm always improving. And like I'm trying to work on that one skill, right? So that's what I'm thinking about, improving that area. And maybe you're the same way. You know, we all have our different levels, and socializing is not easy. You know, there's some parts of being in our social life where we can have some problems, right? One of my problems is that I have trouble staying in the conversation and continuing the conversation. I get uncomfortable, I get nervous, I get scared, and then I end up leaving, and it feels awkward for the other person, which is pretty fun. And I learned a lot about social calibration today, right? So let me give you the first way why leaving your house to meet strangers is important and how you'll be a confident leader. I'm going to give you a couple of reasons why. All right? Because look, there's a big problem. There's a lot of shy people out here. And I'm talking to the shy young men. Some of the young shy entrepreneurs that we have here, that we're shy, we're nervous. You know, we don't go out and take initiative, go out and meet people. You know, we're always overthinking, especially me. I'm overthinking. I'm always in my head. I'm like worrying what this person is saying and what it's all about. And this ties into leadership a lot because, you know, when we're overthinking in life, sometimes I can't be fully present. I can't be fully present in the conversation. I'm overthinking and I'm wishing people could like me, right? I wish people could like me. And maybe you could agree with that, right? Because the first thing is, look, ways this can grow is this will build your confidence. You know, going out and approaching strangers will build your confidence. And we're probably wondering why and how. How is this going to build my confidence, right? The first thing is rejection. When you go out and meet people that you don't know, you're going to meet a lot of people that might not like you. You know, not everyone that you go up and introduce yourself to are going to like you. Some people are going to think you're weird. Some people are going to think you're creepy. Some people are going to think you're a loser. They're going to think that you're being weird, right? Because you're going up and talking to the random person. And some of them are going to reject you. And I've gotten rejected so many times today. I've walked up to groups of girls and I've gotten rejected. Like girls like, who the fuck is this guy? He's a loser, turning their back on me. But it made me confident, right? It helped make me trust myself, right? Like even though a girl rejects me, I'm still believing in myself that I'm strong and I got this. You know, I'm still gonna keep a positive attitude. I'm always gonna say, hey, thanks, it was nice meeting you, take care. Or I'll just be like, hey, I'll have a smile, right? And it's always bringing about that positive attitude, but confidence in myself that, hey, look, all good. Whatever happens, happens, right? So rejection. That's what I like to learn because I've learned from a guy named Dr. Glover, and he talks about getting to rejection fast. You know, when we're talking to girls, sometimes I'm talking about girls, right? Sometimes I need to get to rejection real quick. I need to get to rejection ASAP. If I meet a girl, I need to get to rejection ASAP, right? Because that way I'm not wasting my time. I'm not wasting her time. And I'm not trying to get her to like me. Because I realized women either like me or not, right? Though some women will just like me either way. If they like me right away, great. If not, whatever, peace, right? Builds confidence. And my man Mike Overzat's here. We were gaming today too. And so that's the first thing. Look, I got to get to rejection fast, man. I got to get to rejection ASAP. And Mike here, Mike Overzat, he's in the comments right now. And this guy is blowing it up. He pushed me today. We pushed each other to be confident and went out here. The next thing is building initiative. You know, sometimes we got to build some initiative sometimes, man. Especially when we're going through life and we're leading people and we're doing our own thing. I got to take initiative out in the world. In life, I can't wait for things to happen to me. I got to go out and make things happen. So Mike did that today. You know, Mike was out here approaching girls that he was liking, and he went up and go talk to them, starting a conversation, sparking the conversation, starting it. He wasn't waiting for people to say hi to him, right? He wasn't waiting for people to like him or to go up to him. He was the person to go out and be first, right? I share this a lot in some of our trainings that like, okay, we need to go out and be first. If you're a leader, you can't just wait for things to happen. We got to go out and go take initiative, get what we want, and go help people and be first. That's the thing. That ties into the next point, right? About being assertive. What I learned about, being that person who is starting conversations and meeting strangers, I ask for what I want, where I could always, instead of using questions, right? Maybe you get into that conversation mode where you're always asking the girl questions, or maybe you're asking people questions, and it turns into an interview, right? Like, hey, what do you do? Where are you going? Where are you at? Where are you at? And have you ever gotten to that point where you're like asking so many questions? You're asking that girl, like, hey, who are you from? What do you do? Where are you at? What university? What's your program? What do you like? And you're always asking people your questions, and you're always asking people questions, and you're interviewing people. Look, no one likes to be interviewed. You know what I mean? I don't like to get interviewed. Sometimes I just want to have a conversation with people. Like, being assertive is also saying statements by talking about what I like, what I don't like, and, giving commands and saying things, whatever's on my mind, right? Having fun. Instead of asking questions and being a people pleaser, I can just be like, hey, what's up? My name's Kevin. How are you? Or, what's up? My name's Kevin. I'm curious about you, right? Like, statements and questions, a nice balance, make great for conversation, right? And also, like, if you use statements and talking to people, it's very expressive and it's assertive, straight, right? Like my friend Mike says, resume open, right? Using the resume, right? Now, the last two things about why leaving your house is important is like, when you leave your house and you get out, we're out of our comfort zone. We're out of a place where we're having fun and it's easy for us. Because, sometimes staying at home is fun and it's easy. It's like, okay, I'll just stay home and I'll watch Netflix. Sometimes when we leave our house, we're taking that first step to being that confident leader. We're taking that next step to be expressive and sharing our mission. Because look, I'm not a pickup artist and I don't teach people how to pick up women. That's not my strength. But I'm going to share with you that if you can master the skill of talking to strangers, meeting women or meeting men, talking to random strangers, and if you can do this, you can go out and sell. You can go out and grow your business, and you can also go out and express your mission with people. Tell people what you're excited about. Telling people what your mission is about. Telling people that, like, look, I want to help you, and that you don't give a damn if people don't like you. Because leaders, if you're a leader, people won't always like you, right? And they'll ultimately make you a 10 times stronger leader, 10 times more confident, 10 times more open to life, bringing better opportunities into your life, even women, and also making you more confident and happy, which that's what it's always about. If you can do things every day to challenge yourself and push yourself, that will grow you. That'll make you a better man or a better woman and a better leader, ultimately, with that. So I shared with you 6 ways that leaving your house is important and is strong. I talked about how it's going to build confidence. I talked to you about getting to rejection fast. I don't have time to waste. Either get to rejection right away or away. I talked to you about building initiative, being first. I talked to you about, taking initiative, man. Mike is great at this, just going out and making it happen. That's what leaders are all about. We got to go out and make it happen. The last thing is being assertive, saying questions over statements instead of having a resume, having a nice balance. Expressive, by expressing our missions, we can share and I could talk. I talk to you about also leadership. We become stronger leaders, assertive leaders, someone who can bring people together, inspire people, and maybe lift them up, right? That's what I need to start working on too, is that when I'm talking to people, I need to start building them up instead of breaking them down, right? And look, that's what I want to share with you today, because there's 6 ways leaving your house is important. If you have anything you wanted to add to this, let me know what you think. Subscribe to this podcast. Listen to us on Spotify, Anchor, Breaker, Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, Radio Public, Overcast. Find us on YouTube. I want to thank you guys for watching the video. Here are 3 ways leaving your house and meeting strangers is important, and how you be a confident leader. All right. Have a powerful day. Bye.